What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. NFL season is around the corner. Predictions for the Chicago Bears this upcoming season. Let's get into this.
Chicago Bears 7-10 in 2023. Not good enough, Justin Fields.
Just overthrew his intended receiver.
The Bears now tuning their sets to the CW.
Yeah! The first pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams, quarterback, Southern California.
Don't know if he's the Lasan Al-Gaib or anything, but Bears fans certainly hope Caleb Williams is the chosen one when it comes to their almost cursed QB position. Williams, #1 pick. Chicago, not the worst team in the NFL last year.
He wants to go to an organization, and as he told me, change the culture.
Caleb, not the only bear down noob hitting the scene in 2024 either. They say Rome wasn't built in a day, but how about in one draft? Williams stepping behind a new look offense that looks loaded on paper.
See, when we picked up Rome, y'all, I was really excited about this dude because that just added another weapon to this team that's already made. What more can a rookie QB ask for?
Includes fellow top 10 pick wide receiver Rome Odunze.
Said he's my favorite player in the draft. He can win at the line of scrimmage with that strength. Go up. He's the best contested catch guy in the entire draft.
Odunze has 2 #1s to learn from, too. DJ Moore over 1,300 yards last year.
Makes the catch. Touchdown Bears!
90.
If DJ Moore did this with an average quarterback, some would consider Justin Fields that. If he did this with Justin Fields, what do you think he's going to do with Caleb Williams? And they
6
saying
catches,
that
8 TDs.
He got DJ Moore over the shoulder.
Hey, so what do you think?
The ball. Get up the ball, dog.
Did all of that with almost no help from other wideouts.
Like, seriously, like you knew going into the game.
Their next best wide receiver in 2023, Darnell Mooney, only good for 400+ yards. So replace him with Keenan Allen.
Wide open end zone.
Landed in their laps. Thanks, Chargers.
Veteran, solidified receiver, y'all.
Over 100 catches, over 1,200 yards, 7 TDs.
End zone caught.
That's not all. Good tight end at Williams' disposal, too.
5, a pop pass to Cole Kmet.
Cole Kmet over 70 catches, over 700 yards, 6 scores. His 4th year, some think he has superstar potential.
Solid season.
New running back in town, DeAndre Swift.
Cuts back. He's in.
Great hands out of the backfield, averaged 40+ catches a year over his 4-year career.
You are bad.
Swift enjoyed a breakout year in Philadelphia.
Takes the ball, runs up the middle.
Bears getting it back, who just went for over 1,000 yards on 4.6 a carry.
25-20.
Chicago's backfield dealt with a lot of injuries in 2023.
Right.
Their running back room, though, runs deep like Ice Cube.
No reason to get cute, though.
Khalil Herbert is back, 4.6 a run, 600+ yards, 12 games.
Can't forget about Khalil.
Undenied touchdown.
Roshan Johnson, a rookie
game
last year, 4.3 a carry off the bench.
Johnson marches through. Touchdown, Bears.
New Chicago playmakers have a
Just like our receiver group, our running back is even deeper, y'all. We got about a solid 4 running backs that could tote the ball and get the job
solid
done.
O-line to work with, too.
Pure domination up front today, man. That's our
And for the first time in a long time, I don't think the Chicago Bears have ever had a great O-line. This is the first time I can say that the Chicago Bears got a decent O-line. You got to have a great O-lineman to keep this
On one
quarterback up.
hand, few teams gave up more sacks than they did last year.
Oh, my goodness.
But on the other hand, their big uglies are playing the shaggy cards.
Takes the snap, and he's sacked immediately.
They were only to blame for about 30 of the 50 sacks they gave up. They like their guys. Right tackle Darnell Wright, their first rounder from last year. Left tackle Braxton Jones entering his year 3. Guards Nate Davis, Tevin Jenkins.
Wide open. Touchdown Bears.
big dog. Yeah! Big dog.
Change at center, though. Let Cody Whitehair go. Signed Cole Shelton, the Rams starter from last year.
Hey, one more of those now. One more of those. Yeah.
So offense overhauled, being 18th in points per game.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Shaq Barrett at the 1.
20th in yards per game, wasn't cutting it.
That ball's picked off.
Chicago's defense wasn't too much better, though. 20th in points per game allowed.
He's gone to the house.
29th on third down.
Will they give it to him pushing in late?
31st in the red zone.
Caught ball. Caught ball.
Mike Evans.
Still, there was progress year over year. 12th in yards per game, 28 turnovers, that was tied for 5th.
Right.
Rush defense.
One thing about the Bears, we always gonna have a solid defense. That is what this team is built on. Defense, and we'll figure out the offensive stuff. It's still up. The defense is still leading, but the offense, we coming. We right there. We might be just equal with the defense.
The best held runners to 3.8 a carry.
All right, let's go, fellas.
And Chicago held quarterbacks to a sub-90 rating.
Snagged out of the
Oh
air.
yeah, we were
Jalen
picking some
Johnson
shit.
with the
They're the
interception.
number
They
one
did
corner
that
in the league.
without much of a pass rush, too.
Number one corner
31st in
in the
sacks.
league.
The end zone.
Jalen Johnson.
Touchdown, Denver.
Big shift mid-year, though. Bears started making quarterbacks,
Yes.
Sorry about
Sweat.
this. Started
Goddamn
making
it.
them sweat.
Sweat on cue. Gets to the quarterback.
And see, when the Bears added Sweat, that just added a different dynamic to the team. That was the only thing I felt like we were missing was an edge rush.
First guy to ever do
We
that.
have
Not
a
only
solid
is
linebacking group,
is he the
but
Bears'
we was
leading
missing
sack
an edge
man of the
rusher.
year, he
Somebody
still
that
leads the
scares
Commanders in sacks.
Made the Pro Bowl on a 12.5 bag effort.
And when we added him to the team, he just literally elevated us. Instant.
Montez Sweat is having himself a day.
Bears didn't tinker too much with their defense, hoping the same guys play better.
And a sack. That's Walker.
Hey, DeMarcus Walker, Bears handed you big coin after seeing you get 7 sacks without starting much in Tennessee.
Walker is a guy that gives you
He gonna develop.
versatility.
That,
Walker
though, was
gonna
one
get
of
better
just
this
3.5 sacks he had for the Bears in year 1 of his contract. No more unique Ngakoue, just 4 sacks in 13 games. No more defensive tackle Justin Jones.
Right,
He
I
gave
was
him 4.5
expecting
sacks from the
Ngakoue
inside.
has to
Hope
be
his
a
Dexter
dead
can slice his
person
way
we
through
saw it.
O-lines.
Jervon Dexter, the rookie out of Florida.
Picked up 2.5
think-
sacks off the bench. He should
Jervon, he gonna have a bigger year this year. You started to see him get more sacks towards the end of the year. Expect a big year from Jervon.
make a bigger impact as starter.
And Dexter comes in and finishing it off.
Their other defensive tackle returns as well.
Andrew Billings, number 97.
Billings, a run stuffer type.
Billings,
Same
big
3
boy.
dudes behind them return. TJ Edwards,
Oh, yeah.
155 tackles, 2.5 sacks, 3 INTs, lived up to his big payday.
Yeah.
TJ Edwards hit him as he tried to throw
TJ
it, and it was
Edwards,
picked off by Tremaine
just a
Edmonds.
ball
Their other
hawk. Wherever the
linebacker
ball
free
at,
agent pickup from
he
last
there.
year, Tremaine Edmonds, also
there to make a
impressed.
tackle.
Over 110 tackles, 4 INTs.
Intercepted Tremaine Edmonds.
Third member of the trio, Jack Sanborn.
Yes.
Only 10 starts, but they liked what they saw from him in his year 2.
Well, he's going to come looping around, and that's what he does.
Secondary held quarterbacks to under 7 yards per attempt. No team had more INTs than the Bears.
4 interceptions for the NFL leaders.
See,
in
the
interceptions.
Bears are
And forget
scary.
sympathy. Bears
The Bears are scary when the defense is flying around, getting on the quarterback, turning the ball over by getting interceptions, y'all. That's where the Bears always have shined at, on defense and turning the ball over.
don't need your sympathy, man. They need their Johnson.
And it's intercepted. Jalen Johnson. Goodbye, baby.
Donnie may not understand why, but Chicago fans do. Jalen Johnson's bottle, top shelf, 4 INTs, a 47.8 rating, second lowest of any cornerback in 2023.
Jalen Johnson intercepts it.
Rookie Tyreek Stevenson showed out well in his first year. He had his ups and downs. He gave up a team-high 8 touchdowns.
Touchdown, Romeo Doubs!
But he also picked off 4 balls. 16 passes defensed is a big number.
Looking over the middle, and it's intercepted.
Third corner, Kyler Gordon held quarterbacks to a sub-80 rating, just his second year.
Throwing over the middle, intercepted.
Backing them up, safety Jaquan Brisker, also a sophomore, 2023, over 100 tackles.
And on the deflection, an interception by Brisker.
His partner will be new. No more Eddie Jackson. Did play the pass great on his way out.
At the 20, at the 15-yard line.
His replacement, Kevin Byard, who comes over from Philadelphia and Tennessee, 120-plus tackles.
Great pickup by the Bears getting Kevin Byard. Veteran safety. You know, he done played in some big games before, so he know how to get the job done.
Like a swing under the backer.
and try. And he just kept going vertical, so I just tracked him all the way across.
Kicker Cairo Santos, 32 of 35,
Got
signed
no
an
problem with
extension.
Santos,
They like him.
man.
Cairo
he
Santos
gets the job done
to
every time.
the uprights, and it is good for 55.
Thumbnail recap. The buzz in Chicago is all about this offense. Williams is an upgrade over Fields, if for no other reason than what he's being equipped with. Swift, an upgrade over Deontay Foreman. Allen, a huge upgrade over Mooney. Adunze, better than the likes of Tyler Scott. No pressure, Shane Waldron. He's the Chicago OC. O-line, 4 of the 5 starters return, just the change at center. They're banking on their young tackles being even better this year. Little change to the front 7 on defense. Dexter taking over as starter for Jones, who was solid last season, so we'll call that a push. Full year of sweat will leave a mark, as they say. On the back end, just the swap of Byard for Jackson at free safety. Call it an upgrade because Eddie didn't leave on the highest of notes. Their cornerback trio could morph into something special too. So what's this?
And this is what I like. We bringing back those players that really made an impact last season and just building in, bringing in more guys that's going to help out. And that's exactly what the Bears did. Kept their core guys. You know, I'm glad we were able to keep Jalen Johnson. He requested a trade during the season, and we got him locked up. We were able to lock up Montez Sweat for 4 years. We got Tremaine Edmonds and TJ Edwards for the next 3. So you want to get those guys and just plug in
Roster's potential, both good or bad. Let's claw our way to the schedule to figure it out.
Okay.
We begin with the floor scenario, which could be tied to Caleb not being ready.
Okay. My predictions, y'all. Okay. Tennessee, I feel like we gonna handle them. That's a dub. Tennessee, we gonna handle them. Cause we at home. Tennessee, you know, Will Levis, he coming back, you know, y'all just lost y'all centerpiece in Derrick Henry of the offense. And they gonna realize real quick offense was built around King Henry. So we should take that, you know, I say 28-10, you know, 28-10 Bears. The second game against Houston, that's gonna be a tough game. And I'm gonna say that we might take an L on that one because we are trying to be Houston. You know, we trying to be Houston, and the Bears might not be there yet by week 2 to compete with Houston. 1-1 through week 2. This might be a close game, y'all, because I'm not gonna sit here and be like the Colts. We gonna roll over the Colts when the Colts, they've shown and improved, and we are trying to get to the Colts level. The Colts could have been in the playoffs last year if they didn't lose to Houston. So, but with that said, I feel like we gonna handle business. The defense is gonna stop them, and we'll win this probably odd number 19-13 or something like that, a field goal game. So LA does not have a defense. They just lost Aaron Donald in rebuild mode. I think the Bears will handle business against the Los Angeles Rams. Caleb Williams will be more familiar playing in the NFL. So I think that this will be the game Caleb will break out as a superstar, and we'll be like, yo, he got it. We gonna tilt our hat week 4. You heard it here first. The Panthers, you know, we just look at them like, thank you, we appreciate you, brother. You know, we appreciate you for everything y'all did for us, Carolina. But we about to smoke y'all. You know, like I said, Caleb Williams is going to be in rhythm by week 4. And we going to steamroll over the Carolina Panthers going 4-1 through 5 weeks. Now, this will be a slight test going into the bye. Facing Jacksonville, I think we might lose this on some fluke stuff. We might lose that game on some fluke and go 4-2 into the bye. We took care of Washington last year. I don't think it will be different this year. So we'll be 5-2. Arizona, we took care of them. We'll see if Kyler Murray is healthy. And then the Patriots, we should take care of them. So now we start getting into the division. Yeah, the Bears really don't have that much of competition, and we don't know how the NFL season will go. A few of these teams could potentially be good. Who knows? But what I like about this schedule is we don't play anybody in the division later in the year. And this year the NFC North is stacked, y'all. There's no easy game walking into any of these stadiums. You lose 2 games in your division to the same team, you might not make the playoffs. I think the Packers will get the first game over the Bears. That hurts me to say. I'm gonna keep it real. I think the Bears will take care of business week 18 when it actually matters. Who trying to get that last spot? Who trying to get that home field advantage? And we might take care of them then. The Vikings, we're gonna take care of them. Whichever quarterback you got out of there, because we're gonna be rolling by the time we play y'all. Detroit, y'all got that. I'm gonna give it to y'all. Detroit, y'all got the first one. See, that's the thing about the Bears. We always get our lick back. It may not be the first game, but we will come back and get you. 49ers, that's a L right there. This is our first time going back-to-back losses because we're going up against some high-powered teams. We're going to sweep the series against Minnesota, beat Detroit again, beat Seattle, and beat the Green Bay Packers, y'all. And finish 4 of 13. Woo-hoo-hoo. I may be shooting too high, y'all, for my team right now. I may be shooting a little bit too high, but it's realistic, and I think it can happen. Let's hear what the NFL got to say.
Could still take Tennessee and Carolina at home.
Okay.
Go to Washington and win the battle of 1 versus 2. Get a win on the road versus Arizona. Pats back at home is supposed to be as easy as it gets. Vikings may have a QB issue, so sweep that matchup. A low of 7-10, which is what they were last year. That would be a letdown for Bear Down.
For real.
Why are you the right player to change the fate of Chicago?
Because I care.
So let's put on our Bill Swirsky glasses on and see what they do. Give us the
700.
Colts on the road, Rams at home, and those Jags off with their heads in the den. Packers ain't owning anyone anymore. Get a split with them, and we get the Lions at home too. Can you imagine if they went 12-5 in Williams' rookie year? Do up a Super Bowl shuffle remix if it happens.
I said 13-4.
Game preview guy guess 9-8 with Chicago developing a newfound love for the color pink, though I really believe 10 wins. I just ran out of wins to hand out.
Hey, it seems like we agree, NFL. The Bears could go 12-5, but we shooting for that 4-13, y'all. Let me know in the comments what you think the Bears will do this year. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to the channel, and make sure y'all turn them notification bells on so you won't miss a video.